Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. So yeah, as you guys know now, we've already lifted the Bakkie and it is truly extremely high. I mean, if you can see what it looks like here, I'm quite tall, and then the roof is almost as high as I am. So yeah, what we're going to do today basically is that we're going to install a rear view camera. This is actually something really cool, really decent. I'm just gonna quickly show what we are installing. So as you can see here, we have a rear view camera that's got a dash cam in it as well. And what's nice about it, it's got night vision. So if someone ever comes behind me and they bright me, it dims the rear view mirror as well, so that it doesn't blind up my eyes. And then we've got a dash cam. Basically, when something happens, you've got it at least on camera as well. It's got a lot of functions there. I'm going to put it for you here, and then just pause it for a few seconds so that you can read it if you want to. And then as well as here at the back, also have a lot of things going on here, the photo sizes and the sensors and everything that it's got. Also pause it while you're watching the video, doesn't matter. So yeah, first thing that I want to do, I'm going to open it up so that we can first see how it works before we actually going to install it, because I don't want to just do all the wiring and then everything is wrong because I don't know how it works. So yeah, firstly let me start unboxing it so that we can see what we have. So here's what it looks like. As you can see, there's your rear view mirror, quite nice, quite decent. I see it does have your OK and the mode on. I don't know what's that, up and down. See, there's got buttons at the bottom, and then this is obviously where your reverse camera is going to show. And then here at the back, it does have your dash cam as well. So I really think this is quite nice, quite decent. And then further than that, we have our screws. I believe this is for the rear view camera. And then here basically we have the rest of the wiring and everything going on here. Here we go. So this is basically running from your camera all the way to the back of your rear view mirror. And then this side I believe is the power wires that gives power to the dash cam. First, what I want to do, I believe basically you just plug this in here at the back, that's obviously for your camera. And then the red wire that you see here, I believe you connect it to your reverse light, because that should switch on your reverse camera. And then this basically just plugs in to your cigarette lighter, but we might do something different. I just want to see how everything works before I just continue. So yeah, let's get it plugged in, everything where it's supposed to. Let's just see how it works before we start with installation. Basically just hooked up everything here. So yeah, as you can see here, it's gonna basically reflect as your rear view mirror. And then here you can see now, this frame here, it's actually the reverse camera. As you can see, if I put my finger in front of it, you just see, maybe I can show you yourself. So this is the reverse camera. This wire connects to your reverse light. So as soon as it goes into the reverse light, it switches on your light. So that's actually quite nice, quite decent. I really like that, so it doesn't stay on permanently. Then as well, you also don't have to put your light on manually the whole time. And then the screen on the top, that's now obviously the front. If you can see there, just zoom out a bit. So that's the front. That's basically now your dash cam. And then as well, you can cycle through the modes here on this side. So here you can actually cycle through the modes. There you can now basically go back, and it will actually change what you see. Depends on what your priority is, depends on what you want to see. So there you can split the screen, just change the screen, and there you can make the dash cam the small block and your reverse cam the big block. That is probably what I'm going to do. So now we can just start wiring it. It's actually going to be quite simple and easy. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start here at the back. I'm going to start with my reverse camera. I'm going to see if I can pull all of the wires from the front basically to the back. I would actually like to get it hidden here. As you can see, I've got a bit of space here at the bottom. I believe that should be a wonderful area to put the camera. So let me bring everything to the back, and then we'll start from the back and then move all the way to the front. Okay, so as you can see here now, just excuse the loose wiring that's here. I'm gonna fix that now. As you can see, there's my rear view camera. I just sticked it here with double-sided tape for now. I'm gonna use my screws now, drill a hole. As you can see there through, it's working as well. I don't know if you can see it, but anyway, so I'm gonna drill my 2 holes through it now, just small holes, so I can put the screws through it so it's fastened properly. You actually can't really see it, except if you really look for it, but I mean, if you're gonna get close, you're not even gonna see it at all. And then now, when you get to the back, there you can see now what I can see. There's the ball. Let me just move it a bit. There's the ball here, and then there's the power washer as well. As you can see the distance that it can see, so it can actually see quite a lot. And then that top part is obviously now gonna be the camera basically showing in the front. So yeah, that's done. So I'm just gonna drill those holes, and then I'm gonna start with the wiring so that we can get some lights on that camera, and then we'll be sorted. Then we can move to the front. So let's get started with that. I'm going to start with a 2mm drill bit, basically just to drill those 2 holes through it. I don't make it too big because otherwise the screw's not going to have any place to latch. I'm just going to drill those holes tight, and then we can start with the wiring. There's our rear view camera now. As you can see, when you look in here, you'll see as well that you can see the back hook barely, so that's good. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to start here at the bottom, see if I can remove that light, and then basically I'm going to see if I can run this wire, that's the wire forward, run it all the way through to that side. And then there I'm going to hook it up with the reverse light, and then once that is out, then from there we can run it all the way to the front. So it's going to be quite simple. So let me get started. Just going to basically run this wire all the way through there, and then we're going to remove that light so that we can hook our reverse camera light to that reverse light, and then from there we can go all the way to the front. Okay, so we have the light out, and then as well we've got our red wire through here as well. We are going to switch the Bakkie on. Not going to start it, just switch it on, and then from here I'm going to put in reverse. Now we can go all the way to the back, keep it on. The reverse lights should work. So now we know it's the middle light that is our reverse light, as you can see there. So all we'll have to do now on the bulb, this is the earth on the side, and then we've got obviously our red wire that has got power. So yeah, I'm just going to take it out of reverse, just remove the power, and then I'm going to connect this red wire to this wire. Instead I'm going to do it here on the top. As you can see, it's this middle wire here. If you can trace it all the way here, there's the middle wire. It's this red and blue one. When you go up, it's going to be this red and blue one as well. So I'm just going to splice it in here. The reason for that is if I want to remove the light, I don't need to remove my wiring, so I'd rather just put it here at the back, so that I've got wire power here at the back, so I can still remove the light. Everything that side will still work. We're all done at the back with the wiring. So even if you can have a look here underneath, where I ran the wiring there, you can see with the black taping that I've redone it. Goes all the way to the front. Well, not all the way. That cable would have been too short if I actually took it all around it, and then at the bottom up again. So I decided that I'm going to bring it here through the back. It does have a grommet here, and then goes out here, comes up. It's just that piece that it shows a bit, and then it comes up all the way to the back of this lining. And then we're going to make a plan now to get this wiring all the way from here up, so it can go all the way to the front. So we're going to go and test it now. Just get back in here. So it's still in reverse. Just switched off my system. So from here, just going to give it power, plug it in there. So now it's just going to switch on. Okay, I'm just going to change the settings here. Okay, there it shows the reverse camera. So now it's in reverse. So if we're going to go to the back, so we're going to switch ignition on, as it should switch on the reverse lights as well. As you can see there, it's got power. And there you go. There it's working. Quite wonderful, that side's working. So now our reverse camera also works during the night. So yeah, at least now we're done all the way from this side going to the back. So basically until here we are all done. So now I'll need to make a plan to get those wires, those ones that's running there, to get it all the way through the roof lining. And then we'll need to get a wire to go from there all the way to the back, so that it can run through here and then can get to the lighter switch. So let me see what I can do to get rid of that problem. So finally done, managed to put it on. So let me start from the back. Everything works here now. Everything has been rerouted to the front. And then what I've managed to do, excuse this wire for now, I run that wire through there. Then I brought it up. I wanted to bring it through the roof lining, but unfortunately the roof lining have been sticked against the roof, or glued. So I don't really want it to damage that. So I ran it around this seal here, and then from there brought it underneath the roof lining, and then it went back again. And as you can see, it went through there, went through the rubber seal, and then all the way back to here. So as you can see, if you look at it like that, I mean, you can see your rear view mirror quite well. That's now sorted. As you can see now, everything runs nice, smoothly and properly. Yeah, unfortunately I don't like this plugs at all. I really don't like it. You must just watch out when you do your modifications. I like to tend to take this and wire it to my ignition system. So as soon as I switch my ignition on and off, this will also switch on and off. But yeah, the reason why I'm not doing it now is because this changes it to 5 volt. So from here it's 12 volt through the Bakkie, then it comes through here, changes to 5 volt, and then it goes back in here. So yeah, the reason I'm not doing it now is because I need to insert a resistor in our line so that we can reduce our volts to 5 volt and then to 1 amp as well. So as soon as I get new resistors, I will be changing that into the ignition system of the Bakkie. So excuse that for now, but at least now this is done, this is sorted, and I really do like how far we have came with it. It does take a bit of time because I mean you want to make the wiring as neat as possible. So yeah, that's it. So here you can see now what it looks like at night. It actually looks really cool. I really do like it. So that's not just basically the front. If I'm going to switch on the lights now, it shows it there, and then there at the top right corner you can see it's now the reverse camera. So what I really do like about it, as soon as you put your car in reverse, it automatically switches it to the reverse camera. That's actually really cool. But something that I saw now that I don't really like is that, as you can see, the light is on, but if you look in the camera, you can basically, let me just go closer, you can basically not see anything. So I think something that I will probably do is just see if I can maybe put another light here at the back, just that's a bit sharper, so that when I put in reverse you can actually see it a bit more than now. So yeah, that actually kind of sucks. We are done. If there's anything else you guys think we should do, please let me know down in the comments. What is your suggestions? I do have a few things lining up, but yeah, it'd always be nice to have your opinion as well. So thank you guys for watching. I do appreciate it. You must have a lovely night further, and God bless. Ciao.
I can fly.